Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's Mod Manager. I hope you all had a happy and safe holiday season. We got a lot of really great mods to cover here today, starting off with one from the Heroes of Faerun campaign, the Spellfire Sorcerer subclass. We got the Swift Blade from Solasta if you've played it, new hotbar mods, more Battle Master maneuvers, a new crossbow that looks amazing, some more subclasses, some scratch sniffer mods, and much more. Now, I think the Spellfire Sorcerer mod here is really fun. You got your innate sorcery points, which you can use to get advantage on attack rolls for spells or boost the spell save DC. Another thing I love about this class is not only does it have full level 20 support, but with this, you can absorb spells and get sorcery points back. This mod is made by Adarugo here, and I also want to thank them for last week making a Korean translation of my mod, the College of Winter Spirit Bard. I really appreciate that, and they're putting out really high quality mods here. This one, again, has full level 20 support. At level 3, you get an ability to spend a sorcery point to either heal your team for a 1d4 plus your charisma modifier, or harm someone with either fire or radiant damage for a 1d4 plus charisma modifier. There's also spells that you'll get like Lesser Restoration, Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, and Scorching Ray. At level 6, that Absorb Spells feature is really cool because whenever a target fails a saving throw against your counterspell, you can regain 1 to 4 sorcery points, and you get counterspell, one of the best spells in the game. You also get some spells at odd levels, and this is a really fun class mod. I'll do a future video covering this because there's a lot to break down, all the way up to level 20. And next up we have the Swift Blade Ranger subclass mod here by Rock Hounding. This is fun because it's a much more offensive focused ranger and actually feels really good within this game. So you get the quick steps here, increase your movement speed, and opportunity attacks against you are made with disadvantage when you dash around. And you also get Blade Dance, so you get a +2 to your armor class when you have a melee weapon in your offhand, which I think is an awesome ability. I actually added that to my modded class because I just think it's nice to not be limited to wearing a shield to min-max your character. And upon hitting level 7, we get our Battle Focus here, which lets you do an additional 2d8 of slashing damage with your attacks, which is honestly pretty strong when you consider the fact that once you hit level 11, it gets the improved extra attack similar to the fighter. Honestly, I think the ranger kind of deserves a subclass like this that feels good to play, so I'm all for it. And honestly, it seems pretty balanced within like the level curve of Baldur's Gate 3 when things like the Battle Master fighter exist. So yeah, I think this is an awesome mod made by Rock Hounding here. And if you like D&D and haven't played Solasta, I highly recommend checking it out. There's Solasta 2 coming out later this year. It's a fantastic game. Next up, I want to talk about the Better Hotbar XR by Ziphius Rex. Now, I'd love to show it, but unfortunately, UI mods, no matter how many times I reinstall and try to fix them, don't work. So that's why I have the map always in my videos, unfortunately, because no matter what I do, this one is broken. So I unfortunately can't show off exactly what it does in this mod, but you can notice it actually makes it a little bit taller. It's an adjustment to not only the Better Hotbar, but Voba's edition of it here, so you do need that mod installed as well, which is based on the Better Hotbar 2 by Kate's, and this variant was made with their permission. But basically what it's going to do is it adds another layer here, so you can do a 5 by, it goes 5 to 3 rows instead of 2 to 4, so you can get more icons fit onto there. It's great if you have a lot of level 20 mod supports or things like that that have a lot of skills. And it just makes some minor changes here to things like the saving throws, just to make it easier to read when you're going through the game. I think that's a nice change overall. So there's Vova's, and there's the Better Hotbar XR by Ziphius Rex. And next up, we got Battle Maneuvers Player's Handbook 2024 update by Chizfreak. This one is awesome. I'm a big fan of the Battle Master fighter, so getting some new updated abilities is great. So we get the Player's Handbook Parry here. Basically, when you get attacked and it hits you, you can use your reaction to reduce the amount of damage equal to your superiority die and your strength or dexterity modifier, so reducing damage, kind of nice. You also get the lunging attack, which lets you use a bonus action, a superiority die, to get the effects of dash, doubling your movement speed, and get the lunging attack rush, which allows you to lunge towards a target, attacking them with your melee weapon, dealing additional damage based on the superiority die that was used. So kind of like the rushing attack there. We also get evasive, I really like this change, evasive footwork, which uses a superiority die, no action, no bonus action. It gives you a bonus to your armor class equal to the superiority die roll and avoid opportunity attacks. So yeah, for a free ability, that's actually really nice because you can get yourself upwards of a +10 to your armor class. So fantastic. You also get the Commander Strike update here, which directs an ally to an attack. But what they did is they actually made it work with the extra attack feature. So at level 11, when you have your 3 attacks, you can attack, and use Commander Strike in place of that attack. I think that's nice because normally it used a bonus action. So kind of cool of a change. And Rally now does a superiority die's roll of healing plus your fighter level, half your fighter level rounded down. So another nice change. I think this is great for fighter fans. Now, next we got Akadi's Multibolt here by Kira May. And this is another public commission made alongside with DD Whale here, which I think is really nice. And here it is. So it actually comes with a few different items. You can actually upgrade this, and you can actually find the items organically in the game here itself. If summoned in with a tutorial chest, you'll have a couple items there which you can use to enhance this weapon even further here. And then once you get that powered up, it deals a bit more damage. And then you do get these special heavy bolts that you can use to attack with. So you go ahead there, and then you can like do a split attack with it here. Boom. And it comes with a bunch of different infusements as well, so you can enhance your weapon if you want to do a specific damage type. You can change that around so that it will do that particular damage type. And then you also have different types of arrows that you can shoot alongside with this. I think this is a really cool mod, and I'm always a huge fan whenever it's a commission mod that's made public. So shout out to DD Whale and 4Kirame for making this. We also got a nice rework of the Battlemaster Ranger here by GrayCR22. This is a Nature's Ranger. So you can get a free fire immunity or a resistance here, and if you already have the Wasteland Wanderer, you can actually get fire immunity, but it lowers your armor class. You can give the speed of friendship to further boost up your animal allies here, giving them increased movement speed and boosts their armor class. It also gives you a free teleport to your companions here, and also if you polymorphed a creature, you can also do that. You can enlarge your beast here for 10 turns. And the mod itself comes with some items as well, which I think is just great. So definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the the Beastmaster Ranger. Now, Scratch, Sniff, Switch here by Eva Lewis. Try saying that 10 times fast. This is funny because if you've used Scratch in this part of the game, he sets them off because he wants to go sniff them. So this makes it so that you can toggle it on or off for this particular part of the game. I think this is great. So I just want to highlight this mod here. We also got the Way of the Momentum Monk here by Cheek. This is a really cool new subclass mod. There is a lot going on with this subclass, so I will do a future video breaking it down, but the core principle here is all about momentum. So when you attack, you gain momentum charges, which increases your movement speed. When you get hit, you lose those stacks, but when you get 5 stacks of this, you turn into your apex status, and then all of your abilities get boosted up here, and it has full level 20 support. There's a lot of fun things that go on with this class mod, so I'll likely be doing a video covering this in the future because I like the momentum feature in Baldur's Gate 3. The Haze Helmet's one of the coolest items you can get, and yeah, this is a really fun one. Now, I love this one, the Aura of Hate for Astarion. Now, fun fact, not a lot of people actually know this, but Aura of Hate doesn't actually boost up your, like if you have a bunch of undead from the Oathbreaker Paladin, they don't get boosted by this because it only boosts weapon melee attacks, which zombies don't. They do claw attacks. So Aura of Hate will only work on like the Cambion summon if you have Will's Blade, which kind of sucks because it actually boosts enemies that are attacking you. So I actually think this is a perfect change because who's the biggest hater in this game? Astarion. Perfect for him. So yeah, I love it. Yeah. Makes the Oathbreaker much more powerful to play alongside with Astarion if you're doing an evil run. I think this is cool. Now another mod that fixes something here is Spirit Guardian Fixes by Juno is Playing. This is perfect for if you've ever went to use Spirit Guardians, you notice that the necrotic version is just yellow like it is. It's also actually changes some other things here. So if we use this at level 4, if you were to walk into someone, the tooltip will actually say the incorrect type of damage. So this fixes that at level 4 and 5 and 6 here. So everything related to Spirit Guardians is fixed with that. Now, this is a really cool one, the Garb of the Ghustil by Volno here. This is actually some really nice and balanced armor, and it looks great for monks or really anybody. And the stats you can see here, +1 medicine, sleight of hand, 10 armor class, clothing. Under the effects of mage armor, you get a bonus +1 to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. It also gives you the mage armor ability, and the boots makes it so you don't slip and fall prone while on ice or greasy surfaces, which is just really nice to have. So yeah, I think this is great. Just another amazing mod here. And it also changed Ghustil Storm to Goss. So yeah, new outfit appearance for her. This is a nice one. This one actually seems like it took a lot of time. The More Autosort Junk by Seaside Storm. Now this is great for people like myself who pick up every single item, every single playthrough. So this adds 5 Autosort containers for bones, towels, skulls, various kitchen supplies and cutlery, tongs, rope, and then a bottle one. What they had to do is actually go through the entire game and relist every item in the game. So yeah, this is a little similar to some other mods, but it does not conflict with Containers Extended or Smart Containers. If you use those and just want something else added on top of it, I think that's great. And we also got some more Photomode mods here by Catastrophical Cat. This Little Dance is a nice holiday-themed photo mod, and I will go through their amazing shots that they took here just so you get an idea of what's possible with this. Great if you're, again, playing with like your friends, significant other, and you want to have your characters do a photo shoot or, you know, really whatever. I think this just looks awesome here. And that's Eladwin's Santa hat mod there. I actually used that in a couple previous videos too. So yeah, this just looks really nice. Another mod by Catastrophical Cat is the creature Photomode Fix. So I've taken a lot of photo mode shots with certain creatures that just don't have anything. Funny enough, they actually add them to the cloaker here, and yeah, you can now take pictures with the cursed manta rays. So yeah, this changes the cloaker, spectator, elder brain, and mimic. I actually took a picture of the spectator here, so that's really nice that it's now changed. And the last one we got here is the urge to pose Slayer. So if you like taking shots with the Slayer form, this is for you. You got some really fun new mods or poses here in this mod. Pretty cool stuff. Just want to highlight this as there are a few Slayer fans out there. Now, this is cool. 2024 Player Handbook, Bigby presents Background Feats by Gregor Vangar. This adds in some new backgrounds and feats. So yeah, you get the Giant Foundling, which gives you skill proficiencies, Intimidation, Survival, and a bonus feat, Strike of the Giants, which gives you one giant strike type per character. And there's these different ones. So there's like Thunder, Fire, Frost. And then there's also the Rune Carver, which gives you History and Perception, and then a Rune Shaper ability down here. So basically it just gives you the feat where you can add do additional effects, like the Fire Shake will add additional fire on you. Your attack, you also get a bunch of different types of spells. If you want like command from the King rune there, you can do that all with that. And there's a few other ones here. But yeah, this is a really cool one. So we're checking out if you want some more backgrounds and feats for your characters. This is a fun one, Ratchaser Mantle Shoulder Cape here by Yes Reaper. This adds in a modified version of the cloak you don't get from your gear. It's his version, but they made it to work with their armor sets. And I think this looks really nice because there's two versions, an oversized one. So if you're using some of the other armor sets by AS Reaper, which I do highly recommend, this will work alongside them. Or as you can see here, you can just throw it on Astarion and looks really cool. I love different types of cloaks, so perfect. We also got Dragonborn Tails and Accessories Series 2 by Petrikov99. This adds in some more Dragonborn-themed Dragonborn accessories into the game, and a few other things like the knife pouch that you see here. I'm not entirely sure the outfit mods there. I think they're listed in the description if you want to check those out. But yeah, this just adds in those little accessories to the character creator there. Next up, we also got the Feat Cantrip Adept here by Rando Ruda. This is cool. It just basically gives you 5 cantrips. Perfect if you want to add a bit more versatility to your character. I don't think this is overpowered at all. Very balanced, actually. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff, and we're checking it out. And next up, we got the Alchemy Better Descriptions by SwissFred57. So this changes the descriptions when you're doing the alchemy. I'm sorry, it's all zoomed in like that. But it'll basically tell you what the potions do, and previously it did not, so this text here is new. So yeah, now you won't have to guess whenever you're doing any type of potion making. And finally, we got the Multi-Attack for Bear Wild Shape mod by Neon Cascade. This is great because this actually just gives them the multi-attack for the polar bears. So really nice. I like the bear forms. Druids deserve some more love, and this is a pretty cool one. So that was another amazing week for mods. I am working on my second mod here now, and hopefully get a release for like early-ish January, so you can stay tuned for that. But let me know your favorite mod from today's video in the comments. Have yourself a great day, and we'll catch you all in the next video.